So it appears I was a little late to this week's party, and for that I apologize. I've been looking through history, trying to put my finger on my opponent this week, this Dez guy. You see, I had plenty of things that I found out, and, well, his weakness to me is actually somewhat clear. And I'll get to that in just a second, but first, I wanted to be the bigger man and apologize for my lack of presence to the people of the war zone. You see, Mr. Freeman, I owe you an apology as well. You see, I got so sidetracked with the happenings in BTW elsewhere that I forgot about making a statement all week long. But this attention, it's where it belongs now. You see, in honor of my highly esteemed manager, and in the name of war, of course, let's show Warzone the reality. The rest of you are just stepping stones to the path to basically what I've been claiming all along. See, that all of you are beneath me, and in the end, you will all bow at my feet, as I am the king. There's no generics here. But for now, let's enter the discussion of all the things I have to say. Matter of fact, I don't think discuss is the word for it. See, I'm just gonna talk, and you're just gonna listen. That is a better way to think of it, as your main attraction, the man that can put every one of you on your backs, flabbergasted as to what just happened in the middle of that ring. I just can't figure out if I'm still being used as a low-card talent. I'm still undefeated both here and New Rising, and even had rumblings on Levolution as a few guys that spoke my name. But then they scurried like roaches when I had a retaliatory state. It's interesting, isn't it? Mr. Freeman has spoken the truth when he says I will be your champion here. And even Big T, well, your Hall of Famer has recognized my greatness, but as for this booking, I guess I have no issues leading this night off. See, I dare any one of you to match the domination that I'm going to establish right from the bell to start this match. You wanted me to lead off. I think you're going to regret that, because I'm going to set the bar so high that none of you are going to be able to meet. Now let's get on to things. See, Dez, I do know a little of you, and from all I gather, it's plenty enough. You have been around BTW and back. Every show came down to your ego blowing up and differences between yourself and management. And it seems like it happens every single fucking stop, so it seems. But that isn't what really caught my eye. Not nearly. See, a couple things did though. Yeah, first, I noticed a long time ago, you were a son of revolution, a lackey to the greatness that Big T created. Never an equal, but always one that did his bidding, so to speak. You see, he was always a big help. He was a big help for me, me finding myself and the things that I bring as well, but never did I answer to him. Never did he try to establish himself as my master. Or even he knew from jump. I was one that was not only masterless, but, see, no one can match my greatness. No one. Your Hall of Fame idol is not one who I look up to, but one I rather look down upon, as not even his winds of change can deter me in competition. But yet still, I give you some props. You do have a little bit of talent. A little. But you see, I noticed every time you came out in a promo, or even come match time, a different thing would always come out and prance around. Do you even know who you are? I mean, that shit to me is a very telling sign. See, fears can be had in many ways and attacked in even many more. I think that your schizophrenic shit that has been constant was to try to catch the jump on an opponent in fear. That they would beat your ass if you had just stayed one way or the other, and although it was a brilliant strategy, that shit doesn't fly you. You see, I don't give a damn which version of you. I don't give a damn if all versions of you come out. Come on out, Dez. I mean, hell, bring all 12 of them and I will lay each and every one of their candy asses out, one after the other. And I'll make sure by the end of the beating you receive, that come the end of the night, your crazy ass might just figure out who you are for yourself. And there is still yet one more small thing that comes to mind. One thing about your obviously overstated messages that scream juvenile. Nothing you say is realistic. nothing you can say actually pertains to the wrestling match you're about to find yourself being dominated. This will be a major issue for you here. You see, no one gives a damn that you claim to have sewn your own arm back on, or any of that other superhero comic bullshit that you continuously spew out of that turd box you call a brain. You don't care. See, it sounds good, sure, all the movie shit does too, you know, it sounds straight out of a horror movie. But in the end, you forget. Your words read like a novel written by Dean Koontz. Here, against me, you can sit down with that bullshit. You see, we're going to fight inside that ring. That ring that is a symbol in my mind as my kingdom. The place where I reign supreme and the ruler of all who come to pass through it. So just for you tonight, I'm going to keep this simple enough that all of your false claims from all of your 12 personalities can understand. I'm going to eviscerate your desires and demolish your dreams. You see, your will shall be broken and your body put through real pain. Not some manuscript from Dawn of the Dead, but that of which a wrestling match you will surely lose in. I have 3 things for you tonight, and after I wear you down to the point you beg for it to be over, then I think I'm gonna hit the fear drop. You see, it's a world famous move that ends even the mightiest of opponents. And after that, instead of just letting you be done, sit there in your misery of loss, no, I don't think it's gonna hit. See, after that, I think I'm gonna hit you with another trademark of just me the king, when your head is splitting from that fear drop. We'll hit you with another devastating move, focusing on your head, called the kneel at the throne. And just when you possibly couldn't fathom anything continuing from the pain and the splitting headache that you have, I think I have one more thing cooked up your street. See, the never-ending nightmare. That's how your night's gonna end. Making you submit, admitting that you are inferior to me. Maybe from all the constant blows to the head, you'll even find yourself once and for all. Tap. And when you tap, it's not going to be over still yet. I'm going to keep wrenching and 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 wrenching. Making sure you at least pass out. Maybe get brain damage from the lack of oxygen. Make no mistakes, Diz. This isn't fairy tale time. And well, your fairy tale has met a very angry and very real end. I'm going to hurt you. In the ring, not in some book, not in some comic or some movie. We're gonna tassel in that ring, and when it all is said and done, you will not even be able to think straight. The only thing you will be able to do is remember the sound of my voice and the look of my face as I laugh at the crying, sniveling child that you are. Come on down, Des. Find out how a real man gets his business handled.